when you have a project that you need to work on, I love the Pomodoro method, which basically means set a timer, work for a prescribed amount of time, know what your time is. Probably the best chunk of time is 20 minutes. And you can give yourself an extra 5 if you're really in the middle of something, and then have a planned 5-minute break where you're going to get up and move or eat, just move your body, get away from your desk, your computer, whatever. So this comes from an intervention I use with young people. You can use index cards, but you can also just take scrap paper and cut it into pieces that are the size that the person, whatever size you like, the person who's doing this activity. And you leave a big stack of them on the right side of your desk or your computer or wherever it is that you're doing your project. And then as you're working, some thought comes up, like, oh, did I turn off the stove? Well, you got to get up and deal with that one. No, what am I going to have for dinner? Is my friend mad at me? Am I being left out of some social media or text conversation? This math is too hard for me. I hate this teacher. Whatever the worries are. I just, my grocery list, I have constant content being generated by my super brain, and so do all of you, I bet you. So each time something like that comes up, you write it down on a piece of paper. You have a pen right there. You write it down literally with your hand. It removes it from your brain. It gives your brain, writing with a pen or pencil, gives your brain the capability of processing it differently. It pulls it off the hamster wheel. Okay? You write it down, you take that piece of paper and you put it face down on the other side of your computer or your desk or your textbook. And another one might come up right away, or it might come up in 2 minutes. The next time you find a thought that's not about this project that you're working on right here, this book that you're writing, whatever it is, you write it down again. Put it on the other side, upside down. And after some chunk of time, you make an agreement with yourself. And if you have young people, you need to teach them this technique and help them figure out what the right time is. It doesn't, you set a timer, and after 45 minutes or 30 minutes or an hour, you get to pick them up. You're going to spend then 20 minutes picking up your worry papers one at a time and read it. Think about the worry as much as you would like. And if you have more time, put it back down and then pick up the next one. Think about it. You could, if you have strategies you think of, you can write them down on your little piece of paper, and then you put that one back down, face down, and you work your way through your deck of worries. But when the timer goes off, 20 minutes, 10 minutes, 30 minutes, whatever it is, of how long you're going to give your worries, then you put them back over there. And if you, in your time that you spend studying them, if you're able to take this little piece of paper and feel resolved about that worry, then you can tear it into little pieces. It's so satisfying. Okay, so I now am going, so that's while you're working, how you deal with a great technique for dealing with them. And some people put one piece of paper and a list, and they just keep adding to the list. To me, this is better, the symbolism of having the small piece and putting it face down on the other side of your desk. It works better for me and for youth that I've worked with on this technique. So that's my recommendation.